There was this one night a few weeks ago. I sat down to record. Had the candle going, camera set up, script open, everything was ready. But I just sat there for a long time, not thinking about anything specific. Not sad, not tired exactly, just empty in a way that they don't have a name. And after a while of sitting there doing nothing, I just closed everything down. Put the phone down and watched the candle for a while and then went to bed. Didn't record, didn't edit, didn't post, just went to bed. And the next morning I woke up, the guilt was immediate. Like before I even fully opened my eyes, something in me was already tailing it up. One more day behind, one more video not made, one more week where the schedule slipped and the numbers didn't move and the thing I'm building stayed exactly the same as it was yesterday. That feeling, I know that feeling really well now. I've been building this for a while, and what nobody told me, what I genuinely didn't expect, is that it doesn't feel the same every day. There are days where I sit down and something just opens up, where the words comes out in the right order, and I watch it back and think, yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. And I feel something after those days, something real, not pride exactly, just rightness, like I did the thing I was supposed to do that day. And then there are days like that night where I sit down and nothing comes, where the candle's going and the camera is ready, and I'm just not there. The version of me that makes things, he doesn't show up. And I don't know where he goes on those days. And I don't know how to call him back. And I used to fight those days. I used to sit there and force something out. Anyway, open a draft and type words that didn't mean anything, just so I could say I did something. And the stuff I made on those days, I could feel it. Flat, hollow, going through the motions of making without me making anything. So I stopped doing that. I started letting the survival days be survival days. And that sounds simple. It sounds like something you had read in an article about creative burnout and go, yeah, obviously. But actually doing it, actually giving yourself permission to just not on a day when you feel like you should. That's harder than it sounds, especially when you can see the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Especially when the thing you are building is also the thing you are betting on. Some days I look at what I've made and I feel something close to good about it, genuinely. Not performed gratitude, not be thankful for the journey, just I made real things. Things that meant something to somebody. Things that came out of me and landed somewhere in someone else. And that's not nothing. That's actually something. And on good days, I can feel that clearly. And some days I look at the same things and feel nothing. Or maybe worse, feel behind. Feel like I should be further, feel like everyone else who started around the same time has already figured something out and I haven't. And on those days, the making feels impossible and the survival feels like the most honest thing I can do. But here's what I've learned. Here's the thing that's actually true. Not just something that sounds true, but actually true. The survival days don't cancel the making days. They are both part of the same thing, both part of building something real over time. You don't get the good nights without the empty ones. You don't get the videos that land without the drafts you never finished. And the person sitting with a candle at midnight doing nothing, he's still there. He still showed up to the room even if nothing came out of it. And I think that counts. I think sitting in the room on the days when nothing comes is its own kind of work. Quieter, invisible, nobody sees it. Nobody is going to comment on it or share it or tell you it mattered. But something in you knows you didn't leave. You stayed in the room. You kept the candle going even when you had nothing to say. And then one day, not every day, not even most days, but one day, you sit down and something opens up again and you make the thing and it lands somewhere in somebody at midnight who needed it. And that's enough. For now, that's enough. Some days I create, some days I just survive, and both are the parts of getting there. So, which one are you in right now? A making stretch or a survival stretch? And what does your survival mode actually look like? Drop it in the comment and thank you for being here. I hope you have a good one.